From the bottom. From the bottom. You know we go.
We back again. This time
From
we got
the
another guest in with me and J.R.Dot 504. We got the great Kellz in here.
What's up? What's up? Wow.
You gonna say your patent intro?
You know what, son? I forgot it's like this. Hey. I was saying we had a guest. Normally the guest is supposed to do it. But I'm going to kick it off. You heard me? We watching Friday, so y'all got to excuse me, man. You know how you watch something so many times, but you got to watch it at that moment. Cloud nine moment. But nah, wake up. You know, wake up.
Think he having a Friday effect.
Man, I feel like it is Friday though, son.
It's the movie to watch.
So hey, thank y'all for tuning in again. Shout out to Fat Lowe's Radio. Shout out to X Squad affiliates.
Yes, sir.
You know, stand up. We appreciate y'all. And before I start this one, check out our sound page at soundpage.fm/fromdabottom. It was created by Lyndon Froese. Man, I know I messed his name up.
You did the best you could.
Remix.
Sorry about that, Lyndon.
He meant well.
You know, if you check mine out and you like what you see, reach out to Lyndon at hello@soundpage.fm. That's his email address. Or you can find him on Facebook or Twitter. I put the Twitter in the description of this show. But we're going to start it off with the first topic.
What it be?
What are some of the things that changed since you were a kid? We're going to let Kelly start off since he's a guest of the show.
One thing I've seen that has changed a lot since I was younger. I mean, even since since I graduated high school, which has been
like 20 years.
I graduated in 2009, so man, it's been almost 10 years. But
Graduated 2009?
yeah,
Make me feel old. Damn.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I'm kind of younger than both of you guys. So, you know, Facebook and everything, and MySpace was just coming to an end, but Facebook was starting to come on. So, like, at that time, you know, smartphones weren't a big thing. So you were still out going to communicate with people on, like, a daily basis.
And
you know,
more people.
Yeah, you would talk and you would interact with more people.
Yeah.
But now it seems like everybody just, you know, is kind of closing their little social bubble with whatever social media platform they use. And I feel that, you know, with that happening, you're always stuck talking just to people you agree with and people that you, versus people who you can normally bump to in the streets are people that you know, even from, like, I would say back in your classroom, you know, that would have different opinions. You know, you would be able to actually get those opinions from people right then and there versus closing yourself in like a small silo.
Yeah.
You got a point there. I mean, once you think about it, remember back in the day when a girl like write you a note and stuff. Now if a girl writes you a note, you're like, man, what's wrong with you? Man, you better text me.
Hey, hit me on the gram. Yeah, that'll be the first thing.
And then, like, back in the day, I guess, when something happened, you would have to, like, find out about it. Like, you wouldn't find out till that Monday. Like, somebody got to fighting or something. You'd be like, man, you hear little Trigger Finger got to fighting.
Like, what are you saying?
Yeah, you're like, nigga, how his name Trigger Finger? He got to fight.
I was like, I think you may put a body on.
Yeah, I had to thought about that.
Caught a body out. He can knock someone out.
Like, when he fight, he hold his hands like a dump.
But now it's like, as soon as somebody get to fight, you find out about it. You know, World Star would be posting on Facebook or something.
As soon as it happened, Like it's posted.
Yeah.
It has 1 million views
It's
the
not
moment
even-
it's posted.
I mean, not even the moment that's posted. This shit is getting filmed live.
Man, yeah, you're right. It be
It's
on
getting filmed live right there on the spot.
Man, so many people that got shot and killed on live. I'm like,
They
I
taping
don't know.
everything.
But it's a shame because, like, people, you know, because of that, you know, it seemed, I think, like, it made you have more common sense. You weren't living that lifestyle trying to get views and, you know, likes and shit. You know, you actually lived a normal, decent life. You know, you played sports, you did your thing, you know, you rapped, you danced. I mean, you did whatever you want, your activity, your hobby was. And, you know, you kind of carry about your business. But now you got, you know, girls trying to get half-ass naked and shit online just so she can get 1 million views. And she wants to call herself a model, but she ain't getting paid. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's like, oh, I got all these followers, but I'm like, you're not getting paid for it. So what is this all for? I'm like, yeah, I guarantee you, I can run down the street butt ass naked, and that video will blow up. But it's gonna be something I regret because that shit's gonna be stuck there on the internet forever. It's not like that moment that shit got delete. You delete that Twitter message. It's gone. No, someone's probably already screen captured that shit and sent that off to 1 million people.
So it's just like the dude, Bunk Gang.
The Boom Gang, man.
Yeah, like what he do.
whoa,
like
wait, who?
he go in, and the dude who go in and take stuff and then run out the store, he'll get something, run out and tape it.
Yes.
But then he end up going to jail behind it.
Yeah.
Then they say he a comedian.
Yeah, so he does like stupid snatch and grab.
Yeah. And he got famous, but I don't know if it
I wouldn't call that
equal
fame.
dollars.
This is just, he's just catching a wave. He's catching a wave on stupidity, but that's what I'm saying. It made people lose common sense.
But then he went and got all those tattoos on his face.
That's it.
Now he like,
This is when I knew it was crazy. Seen a little video, all the kids, they all had Slurpees. They just threw them on the ground, start sliding.
sliding.
I say, first off, if I'm gonna steal a Slurpee, I'm gonna drink it. I ain't going to slide in, and my mama gonna be like, "Hey, we ain't even have a washer and dryer." Mama be like, what happened to you?" What I'm gonna tell her? We were sliding some Slurpees. No, look at me.
I
What?
don't think them dudes worry about what they mama gonna ask.
Man, that's the point. I worry about my mama tell me, man, LaJerry, why your collar dirty? I mean,
But then you could have cleaned up before you got home.
no, well,
Like they're gonna
man,
have common sense.
You
to
know,
do that.
parents back in the day, bruh.
Well, hopefully they only had shorts on. Hopefully they put on the rest of their clothes for
They probably went in the house. Yeah, they probably told their mom, "Mama, check this video out."
Yeah,
It was
I'm
a
pretty
prank.
Sure she's seen it.
It was game done on live.
Like the mama, they did that fire challenge, and the mama ended up going to jail.
What's that?
They was putting.
They set somebody on fire?
Remember when they was doing the fire
Oh, in the
challenge
bathtub?
in the bathtub, and that mama who was watching her son do it, she ended up going to jail.
I didn't know that.
Yep,
Wait a minute, what they do? They put alcohol on themselves or
I
something?
think it was. I
No,
forgot.
it couldn't be alcohol.
No, it was
It
something.
was something.
It was something flammable,
Yeah, it was something.
and they were just doing.
And don't you just take...
Put the fire on it? Yeah. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. We wouldn't have thought about if it wasn't a firecracker. We would probably light a newspaper and try to smoke it, but that was
I guess the worst thing that we did as a kid was have firecracker wars.
firecracker.
Now, once I think about it, we were dumb.
we was
Like, we was sitting there, like, shooting fireworks. Like, it was
No.
streets against streets. Like, it'd be so many, like, fireworks shooting everywhere.
or just going back and
Like,
forth.
Roman candles and rocket, like the big rocket, like the one you
But
show
what-
in the sky.
But was it a lot of trees like it is out here?
I'm down south, so it was flat.
Yeah, so you good. That's probably why no one's catching
Yeah,
on
you
fire.
know, you had the black cats and stuff. Like, you would throw them at each other, and like the big one that blow up.
Uh-huh.
Like, I remember one time, the shirt caught on fire.
You
And
see?
you know, the 4th of July, when you had your fresh stuff on the and stuff, man, can you imagine going home with a hole in your shirt burnt up?
Oh,
You might be like, what happened? I just paid.
Man, I had that happen to me when I was younger. I was living in Japan, and we did a family exchange with the kids who lived off base. You would go stay with a Japanese family off base.
Well, what you mean, you? You?
Yeah.
Like the whole family? Or
No, just
you?
the kids.
Yeah. I don't
Wait.
know about that.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
you-
think
It's
about
like
it.
it's
I
just
don't
like
know about that.
you guys never. It's just like when they have like foreign exchange students who come and stay at your school. You know, they're
Yeah.
staying with another family.
Well, how
But this
old
would just
were
be
you?
for like a weekend thing.
How old were you?
I was like 12, 13.
Oh.
No, I was like,
I
was like 10 years old when that happened.
So you had to know how to speak Japanese, because I know you weren't over there just like doing that stuff.
They can speak a little bit English.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't bad. So it happened the week that we stayed over there was the 4th of July. Oh. So it was like the American holiday. So they bought firecrackers and stuff.
It's popping.
Man.
They probably got some good stuff over there.
They were, I don't know what it was, but it was like some type of ball firecracker.
Gunpowder?
Nah, shit, it might as well be. My friend, because I stayed off base also, they took like 3 kids, so it was also me and a couple of people I knew. Man, we got around, started horse playing. Homie threw the thing at me. I was wearing a Duke basketball jersey at the time. The shit went through the collar and popped and started catching on fire. A little hole. I had a padded drive, boy. Man, I was hot.
So y'all were throwing them at each other.
Damn.
Well, we were like horse playing around, like trying to throw them at the feet and stuff.
So when they caught your shirt on fire, what did it do to your stomach though?
No, it just like burned through the shirt real quick. It wasn't like something like, I guess like the fuse lit on the shirt, but it was like one of those like, I want to say like a smoke bomb. It like made like the little, I guess it would be like similar to that like bumblebee shit.
Yeah.
But it didn't move. It just like lit up real quick and then went out. But it was shit. It was good enough to catch that jersey on fire.
We used to have paintball wars.
Paintball? You had paintball in the hood?
Man, you know what? No, I take that back. This is how it was. It was my cousin's cousin, who we didn't. I ain't gonna say we ain't like. We ain't like him and his Lobanas. I'm saying, hey, you know how you have beef with some cats that you know? You be like, oh man, we grew up with them, man. They cool, but y'all had beef. We just used beef because we was in a whole nother little clique. So they used to come around there. They used to like just mess with us, son, for no reason. They come on, boy, start ripping us, talking about us. So we go at it. Then we like, let's play football. Then all of a sudden we'll be playing football. They be like, all right, we're gonna holler at y'all.
Y'all playing tackle or touch?
We're playing touch. Then we'll win. They'll go around the corner and just come back on their bite. Like, what the fuck? So we'll go get the eggs, right? Now remember, it's Saturday. Sunday morning, Grandma be cooking.
Oh.
What y'all do with my eggs? Huh, Grandma?
So you just go outside and number shells on the ground.
Number shells everywhere.
Well, I guess them shells better than gun shells.
Man, hell yeah. It was,
but it probably stanky though.
I tell you this, huh? Them hood games.
Oh no, we had fun back then.
Yeah,
I guess that's some stuff for you. I guess you can't see people doing that stuff like that no more.
I can't see kids outside playing tag,
You can't see kids playing outside. Period.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I tell my olds, I be like, "Come on, bro, let's go to the park." Why? Let's go.
That's because it's not fun no more.
Man, I'm like, dude, do I get more excited about taking y'all to the park? Be like, man.
But like they say, everything go in circles. Do you think it's going to come a time when kids rather be outside playing rather than being on electronics?
It depends on how advanced electronics is, man. Because if you can do everything that you can do outside on the game, why go outside?
I think that's what it's...
That's what it's coming to be.
Preventing kids from going outside. It's
being active. Unhealthy.
Yeah. Dang.
Because I ain't gonna lie.
It's like what the Wii is.
Man, exactly. What? You got a robot. Think about it, how even me, I be like, man, I'm about to sit inside, man, kick back, play 2K, when knowing I want to go outside and play, but I'm like, let me just play, whoop, whoop. I'll do that next week. Before you know it, you're like, damn, wait, did I go to the bathroom yet? It's been 2 days.
Well, I don't know. It's like some kids who play the game for 24 hours straight and end up dying. I still know how they do that, though.
They just be there.
They must take a lot of energy drinks or something. Like, how do you still 24 hours playing a game?
Some kids, man,
he's talent.
He's just a talent. God-given talent.
That's why he take them as soon as they finish.
Oh, man.
That's funny, but that's fucked up.
Oh, you done? Only took him 24 hours. That's funny. That's all, man.
Well, we gonna move on to the next one.
Oh man, that's funny.
Usually I will say at this time, what do y'all think about the question? Some things that changed since you were a kid. But then I got to realize, I always say that, man, we ain't got nowhere for them to call in and tell us. like they gonna really sit back and send an email.
Right, gotta hit them up on Twitter.
Yeah, or they got on
Facebook or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess you can, send it on Facebook.
Yeah.
You just have to say what you're talking about because I'll probably forget. And yeah, I guess I just never thought about that. I always ask them what they think about it.
What y'all think about it? You be waiting on a response. Be like,
I you sit here waiting like I know somebody gonna call in.
We got all these plays. Ain't nobody calling in. You're the phone,
I be like, man, nobody ain't even listening to us. I forget we put it out on Wednesday. But hey, we working on that though. Getting the voicemail set up for y'all to call in, comment, and leave questions and stuff. But we're gonna move on to the next topic.
But what if somebody thought we were live when they heard it and called in? It'd be like, well, I tried to call in and y'all didn't answer.
Well, hopefully one day we get a little bit more advanced.
Oh yeah,
we will have that pleasure of letting people call in live.
That'll be dope.
Yeah, I don't know if they're ready for live.
Nah.
I think one day we should shoot a live episode.
That would be tight.
Yeah, so then they'd be like, wow, these dudes really be tripping.
Really be tripping. We be in here going crazy. Have a movie playing on repeat.
They ain't on repeat today.
They ain't on repeat today? I see that.
So, the second topic that we have is,
peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter and Nutella?
So, the second topic we have is, so since we have kids now, how is the kid's perspective compared to the parent's perspective? Like, how do you view things different that you thought used to be the cool thing when you were a kid? Now you see how it was a bad idea. I'll let you start with that one.
Sleep. I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm like, yo, I will kill for a nap, yo. Give me an hour and a half, 2 naps. And my mama used to say, hey, Lil Jerry, better get off that phone, all that cupcaking. Get off that phone, go to bed, go to school, man. I used to be late every day.
That is kind of funny, though.
What?
That how back then you be like, man, I stay up all night. I mean, what time you go to bed? Go to bed like 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
y'all don't need no sleep. But now, like, when you have kids, you be like, bro, I just want to take a nap.
Maybe like, I kill to go to bed at 8:30. You tripping.
You know when naps used to, like, naps now be like you just sentence them to jail or something.
It's like the punishment.
Yeah, you be like, go take a nap. No, I'm not even tired.
I'm not tired.
Yeah, that is strange though once you think about it.
See, my mom, my dad used to have this goofy face look on their face when we went swimming because they know I let them swim all day. They gonna get tired. Man, 7:30 come, man. In the back of the car sliding.
But I don't know. Once you think about it, you know how your parents used to tell you don't hang around people. Cause they were bad for you, but you be like, oh man, I know him, man.
Yeah,
he good. Cool. He good.
He cool.
But then they already seen it, but you thought you was big. Or they tell you, they be like, I remember one time I had this money saved up, and I was about to go buy a car. I'm looking in the paper, little Malibu. It was like they want like probably $4,000-5,000. I said, cool. Mm-hmm. I said, say, man, I'm going to go get this car. She said, nah, that's not a good idea for you to go get that car. Mm-hmm. She's like, you just need to get a car you can pay for. Mm-hmm. In my mind, I'm thinking like 20s on the car. Putting 20s. Like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to kill him with this car.
I already got the stereo.
Yeah, I already had like all my mind like, and now I'm not thinking about the money part. Like, I ain't thinking about the insurance part. I ain't thinking about the payments. I'm just thinking like, I got this money saved up. They're like, man, I'm finna go get this car. I'm like, but then, she talked me out of it. But then, once you think about it, parents be trying to tell you stuff, but A lot of people don't listen until it's too late.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, like if you tell your kids something, you tell them like, don't do this, don't do this because this is going to happen.
Don't touch the stove because it's hot.
Yeah, or don't stick the fork in the electrical socket.
Don't burn yourself.
Yeah, and they still do it. Are you going to sit there and be like, I told you so? Or are you going to be like, it's okay, baby. It's okay. It's my fault because I should have been watching you more. Like, what kind of parent are you?
Who, me?
Yeah, which one? What kind of parent are y'all? Y'all going to be like, I told you don't do it?
Yeah.
I tell them straight up what today is. They'd be like, it's Friday. I'm like, the hospital closing. I already told you. Peroxide upstairs, Band-Aid is too.
Yeah, if you live and you learn. I mean, like people say it all the time. I mean, the older you get, the wiser you get. And I mean, you try to pass that knowledge down, especially to your kids.
Yeah.
Kids, if you're in the car, you at the home listening to this, everything you trying to pull, all them excuses you try to do or trying to pull. Everything as far as schoolwork, why you ain't cleaning your room. Trust me, your parents have used the same exact ones. We already know what's coming. We ain't that stupid.
We already know.
We just trying to pass that knowledge on to you so you can better yourself.
But then some parents want to be friends, though. They don't want to be parents.
Yeah,
they want to be their kids' friends.
That's for me.
So then they can so they kids can tell them more stuff.
I say this, and I tell my kids because my youngest, he like to be the adventurous one. So he like to get his hands in a whole lot of things, right? Then the oldest, he kind of like laid backish or whatnot. I'd be like, hey, bro. I already know what you're going to do, what you're going to say. Matter of fact, we went to Hoop Fest, right?
Yeah.
And his uncle was in town. He's like, I want to go fishing, but I want to go to Hoop Fest. He made this literally like the most difficult decision in life. Like literally.
So like the LeBron going to Miami decision.
Dude. No, more like, yeah, just like that one. Just like that one. I'm like, dude, either pick one. He was like, I'm going to go fishing. So as soon as he got there, he was like, I knew I should have went to Hoop Fest. I said, well, I told you you're going to probably have fun because you like basketball. But like, hey, life's about choices. You chose fishing.
So, okay, what if you tell your kids something and they end up going to jail? Would you bail them out even though you already told them what not to do? Like, do they get that one, what's the Monopoly?
Oh, you got the one pass and go?
I ain't pass. Is it pass?
Free?
No.
Freebie?
Get out of jail free card. Do they get that on the first time, even though you told them what to do?
It depends on how many times I told them. Because if I had to repeat myself a million times, I would be like, hey, that's all I'm going to say.
What?
That's all I'm going to say.
I was leaving there and I was like,
he was like, hey, and I know my oldest, he'd be like, what? I'd be like, I ain't got nothing to say. I already told you.
Oh, God. I'm like, this getting intense. I'm like, you're sitting here waiting for the punchline. I'm like, damn, what he finna say?
My oldest like, be like, this is awkward. What are you going to say? I'm like, nothing. I already told you.
You just said, hey, and Paul for 10 seconds. You're like, oh, that's it?
Hey, that's what I got to say. But you didn't say anything exactly because I already said it a million times.
Wow. Okay. Wow. So, this gonna jump to our next question. So I was talking to a mother, and she wanted my opinion on this. Men, women, whether you a parent, you can weigh in on this. So this mother raised her kids by herself. The father was never around. And the kids are grown now. And she received a child support check for back pay. And she told the kids, now the oldest one was cool, but she told the second one, and the second one said that was her money and that the mother was stealing from her. What are y'all perspective on that?
Well, me, from my perspective, like I said, from being a parent and being old, and from being older, you know, you kind of have more of perspective on things. When it comes to money, I know, man, if I was 20 years old or something like that, and I was getting some money, man, I would blow through it hella quick. So I know it would be a waste. And I would think, as a parent, I would tell my children, I would think, it would be better to put that money towards an investment and somehow, and, you know, maybe collect on that for later uses. I mean, as you said, one doesn't really care for the money as of right now, and the other one kind of wants it. Well, I mean, if you put it away, the one who doesn't care about it, you know, that allows them to maybe make more of a profit off that. And the person who wants it now, you know, when they really need it, they'll have a little bit more as well.
So who money is it? So you giving it to the kids?
Me personally would give it to the kids. I mean, if it was given to you to help raise those kids.
But they grown and you never did nothing. The dad never did nothing all their life.
Okay, so this is basically paying on debt from what you paid off before. So are you saying that just because you bought the clothes now and he's giving you the money back, you're receiving that money back now, that it doesn't count?
Well, just because, I mean, if I raised them.
I know, but I'm saying that money that you're still using to buy that shirt is going towards your kids, right? So even though you may have used your money at that time to purchase it, this money is going back to them. But you're using that money to buy for your kids. So let's say at that time you bought that shirt. What if he gave you that money to buy that shirt?
Well,
or she gave you that money to buy that shirt? You know? Regardless, the money's getting spent towards the kids. So the money is there for the purpose of the kids. So that's why, for me, give it back to the kids. That's who it's for. I mean, as a parent, you're going to pay money regardless.
Well, yeah, but
so
if you raise them their whole life and the mother's not in the picture, and then you receive this lump sum once they get older and they already grown and moved, so you're going to give the money to them, so you will not keep that money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And if I was, you know, and like I said, knowing what I know now, like we discussed, I'm into stocks. So like me, I would find a couple of stocks, set them down, and be like, hey, I'm not going to give you the money right now, but, you know, let's invest this money. Let's put this money towards something that, you know, you don't want it right now. It can help you gain money later. You want it right now. But from like I said, from having that attitude of being around that age, you know I would just blow through that money as soon as I get it. So you're not responsible right now to have that money. You know, we'll keep it a little bit, and when you really need it for something, like you said, to make that nice car purchase, you know, you got it now. You know, you got a little bit more. You know, so to me, it's just all investing. But like I said, I'll just give it back to my kids. The money, regardless, is going to get spent on them.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm to keep it.
Why?
Because I'm thinking, if I raised my kid and the mother was never in their life,
okay, so
this is back child support.
Okay.
They grown now, so what? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep it because I'm pretty sure if I got like $6,000, that means that's really nothing compared to what I paid.
All right. See, and this is where I come from. Like, I think my perspective is different on life. If you're gonna take the money and it's maybe back child support from, like, let's say, when we split up, I only had to pay child support for that amount, you know? So it's only equivalent to that amount, you know? So you're telling me I don't want to hear nothing about, like, how would I say this? That I wasn't there if you're just going to take the money like that. Already like that. I know I wasn't their support, but obviously it's just the money that you want to kind of, like, to me it's like reimbursement. I think of I have a business mind. So to me, I think of it as a reimbursement. That's why I said the money's getting spent on the kids regardless. Whether you spent your $6,000, to me, you can't say, I don't know. I feel like I'm being an asshole. I told you, I'm honest with myself, but man, I'm an asshole.
Oh no, I mean, it's not a reimbursement. Like $6,000, and I raised 2 kids by myself their whole life.
That sounds like an Uncle Sam check.
I understand that.
So I don't see why I should have to give my kids this money, because I spent probably 50 times more, and now they grown, and I'm the one who gave them all that stuff that they had before even when they was grown. We
so
just now got this.
So to me, it's like a reimbursement check. But that's what I'm saying. Who's this money coming from? Is it coming from the government, or is it coming back from the father?
From the government. They took out his child support. Back child support.
Okay. But it's coming out from his pay regardless.
Yeah.
So to me...
I don't know. I was gonna say, like, hey, if you a mother and you were never in their life, this $6,000 is really nothing.
That ain't nothing.
But okay, but then if I provide for that child all the whole time, I could give a damn less about that $6,000, because that means I put in all the work.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I going to complain about the children? But that's what I'm saying. If that's the case, everything I spent on the kids, I was spending on the kids. Yeah, it may be a $6,000 reimbursement, but regardless, all that time was spent for kids.
And you know what?
So you would give it to so the younger daughter would be right. You would not keep it, so you wouldn't be stealing. You would give it to her.
Yeah. But I would try to make like I said, I'll just try to make the best. I would try to
make
direct them to make the best
decision.
financial decision. I guess I would say.
So what you think?
First, I'd have been like, wait, hold it. I need to give you what? Be like, I already gave you housing, food. I gave you food stamps. I already gave you housing, meaning I was the provider. I ain't gonna say if you raise the kids, because you can raise the child the best as you can, as righteous as you can, and they still may be clucks or whatnot. But normally, if you raise them correctly and they actually follow that, they'll be like, well, you know what, moms, or dad, you raised us without my moms, so I'm not mad at you. Do what you feel you want to do with the money as a child, because that's what I do. I would be like, well, moms, do what you want to do. And as a parent, most likely, just because you raised them, not because you had to, but because you wanted to, and that's what you've done. So $6,000 really wouldn't mean anything. But at the same time, you just don't tell me what I better give you. Because I'd be like, to the child who said, well, do what you want to do with it. Then, to be honest with you, I'll probably get that child. Maybe more. Or
he's over here picking favorites.
It's not picking favorites.
I know what you're saying.
I ain't picking favorites, but I'm like, I taught you way better than that. To respect.
More appreciative.
Because, I did all what I did, and I will become old at one point. So how I feel you gonna do me? Well, you just want me dead so you can collect all my money. You never know. Because if you can do that over a check, a $6,000 check, think about the life insurance I'm going to have when I die.
You hear about families all the time splitting up over that.
They do split up over that money.
Over money, and it's a shame.
Like, mama left the house for me. They be like, no, she left it for me.
She left it for me.
Left it for us.
They be like, and it'll be like 2 people who already have a house who ain't going to do nothing with it.
They just want to flip it and get the money.
Exactly.
That's it.
They just can't sell the difference about it.
And that's what I feel, because you know your kids, and you know how your kids are, and I'm pretty sure a lot of parents, before they about to kick the bucket, not to make it sound like that, but before I kick the bucket, I would tell my kids, look, y'all better be loving, because if I feel anything in your heart and when you in my presence, my life insurance is going somewhere else.
You gonna leave it to the cat?
The cow.
The cat, the dog.
I'm gonna leave it to the turtles.
The turtles?
You got 2 turtles?
Get them a nice luscious tank.
Hey, you know about the turtles.
Hey, it's getting cold, so they need to get a little bit warmer. Man, Angelo, he been picking at her now. He been walking around with a toner.
What? I never thought about that with turtles.
Me either. Until I heard, I'm like, wait, somebody getting ready. I was thinking about playing some music for
Set the mood.
You play Teenage
Dim the lights.
You play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? What you gonna?
Oh man, we pop up, bro.
You gonna be like, what they gonna be? Shell
I was
shock?
gonna put some
You
dirt
play
on.
Mac?
Sausage shell shock.
I don't know. I guess that's a different. I don't know. I just can't see myself giving them the money.
I guess for me to clear up what I was trying to say was like, let's say if, okay, so put it in more instead of hypothetical, I can make it think about it easier. If my wife left and we got divorced and my child was like 14, but she decided to leave altogether, and at the time, I only have 4 years left of paying child support, and the equivalent $6,000, even for both children, since there's 2 kids in this thing, So it'd been like 3,000. Well, it'd been whatever the amount, 3,000 for each. If to me, if the thing I'm fussing about, if I already know that she's absentee, I can expect that. But to me, I can't. If I get the money back, I just don't feel like it's purpose or anything of getting money back to sit there and talk negative about that person.
Talk negative about the mother?
Yeah,
That's true.
I mean, if you already know the relationship's dead, might as well keep it at that. You're not going to, if money is the thing that you basically want, and now you're getting it after so many years, to me, it's just that negativity. I don't know, I just see it from a lot of parent perspectives, but I just feel like it's a lot of negativity when all that shit happens.
Oh, when it comes to that, most definitely, man.
Yeah,
That'd be the main issue.
Yeah, so unfortunately, money brings out the worst in some people.
Some people, they bring out the worst in everybody. Shit. I don't know. I can't see myself talking bad about the mother.
Especially to the kids.
Yeah, that happened a lot, though.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like, some people intentionally keep them away from the other parent, then talk bad about them. Like, they don't want to be in your life when they don't let them see the other kid.
Yeah. But
That is true.
But like I said, if you're like, oh, he's not sending me your dad's not sending me money, and all that time, like, you get that reimbursement check. It just feels like all that negativity is just for nothing. Because you got what you wanted back in the time, money? So you got that back. You already know the person was going to be in the child's life, so.
I just thought about something. I just met a guy tonight.
Yeah.
Who he have to travel. He get to see his son 1 weekend a month. He got to take 2 days off of work because he have to travel over to Idaho. He had to get somewhere to stay over there. On top of that, he have to pay $1,000 child support each month.
Wow.
So,
I only get to see him how many times? 2 days.
Yeah.
And he goes,
And then sometimes the mother even make it hard for him to see him them days.
man.
Some people make it hard for people, man, when they trying.
Yeah.
And the first thing they say, well, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that, he ain't trying. Man, I'm trying to jump over the sea for you just to get to my son, and you making it hard.
Yeah. And the only person that suffers at the end is the kid.
It's the kid. And the kid sees it and ends up growing up and be like, you know what, moms, you kept me from my dad. I didn't say nothing because I didn't want to disrespect you. But that was wrong how you did that. And then they be like, now he got my son against me. Depending, because I know this sounds like the hood type stuff. But I'm saying.
So what you think about the parents who use their kids as payback for the other parent?
It's just as bad.
It's just as bad.
Yeah, it's no difference. Like I said, if you're splitting, you're already splitting. It's just like, I don't understand. It's just like, I understand, like, you have a baby mama, but you're caring about who she's fucking on the side. You're not together. But in the same time, you're out there doing the same thing. It's kind of like being a hypocrite. You don't want her to do anything, but it's okay for you to be out there doing something.
Yeah.
But to me, I'm like, you already know you guys aren't together, so what do you expect? For that person to put their life on hold? So, like, why do you care about what that other person is doing? You know, live your life, do what you have to do. You know, you gotta understand you have a child together. But that's the only thing that right now is holding you together. It's a child. You should be able to have decency enough to say, hey, you know, I want to go take you to your mother's this week. You're going to stay with her, this weekend throughout the week. And, you know, I'll pick you up next week. And it should be just as simple as that. You know, maybe say a hi, hello, nice greeting or something. But I mean, all that negativity, like you said, the child picks up on that stuff.
Yep.
And it just, I mean, I can imagine it just feeds into them.
Yep.
Dang, you're right. But then that just made me think about this question right here. You know, since we talking about that. Is it okay for you to care about what your ex do?
Nope.
What for?
Wait, it depends on what it is because I do have a son. That's like, you remember Daddy's Girls,
like,
the Tyler Perry
like
movie?
Ex-girlfriend or... ex-girlfriend or...
No, man, I don't... What I need to care for? I ain't with... And see, that's the problem with this generation.
Oh,
they get so heartbroken. No, for real. They get so heartbroken. They're like, well, I'm going to do me. Okay, do you. I'm not mad. When you see me doing me, don't come trying to jump up back in me or cause confusion in what I got going on because you mad because you left me. Because some people like that. You break up with me and you mad that I'm with somebody. I don't understand that.
Oh, that happened a lot.
That happened a lot. I'd be like, wait, hold it. I was down and out when I was with you and you had me down because you talked down to me. Now I got me a woman who's uplifting me and you can tell. I'm coming here, I'm fresh, I smell good. Now you mad. Now you want me.
And you know what's funny?
What?
Is I met this girl when I took the trip.
Mm-hmm.
Her mother and dad separate. So they still stayed in the same house.
No,
Slept in the same bed.
Mm-hmm.
But the mother had boyfriends. Now this went on for a while, probably some years, whatever. Dad still taking care of the household. But then Dad came to his senses. Dad got him a girl. The mother lost it. Now, what type of sense do that make? She had boyfriends for years.
Coming to the crib?
In the same house. No, I don't know about that. I ain't get that deep in detail.
Oh, I'm about to say, if they... Wait. First off,
I'm pretty sure if she had for years, I'm pretty sure a guy came by the house.
Why, he was there?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he came by the house.
No telling with couples now.
Yeah, no telling.
Them old couples.
But then, you know, that's just it. Like, she had a boyfriend for years. And then as soon as he got a girl, she lost it.
It's like that. This is, like it's always said, some people can dish it out, but they can't take it in. It's so easy for them to see themselves with somebody, but it's hard to see somebody who they used to love with something. I don't understand that.
I feel with you saying that, I feel that some couples stay together just because of that shit too. Like, they would be two people that absolutely hate each other, but they would not. They couldn't stand the sight of seeing that person with somebody else. They'd be like,
and then said, you know, I can't see you with nobody else. Then why are you driving me in misery, woman? Got me going through loops and circles just so I can get one good night. Nah, man. And that's how it be, though. Be like, you causing all the confusion, and you told me to acknowledge it and let you know when something's going on. I let you know, and you still won't fix the problem. Okay, I'm not.
I just like them girls who say, "I don't want to be you," and then you be like, "Okay," and then you get ready to walk out, and you be like, "No, what are you going? What are you doing?"
You made it clear you don't want it.
You know,
bye, Felicia.
Oh man, that just reminded me of something. Now we have so many stories.
Story after story.
Okay, so back in my younger days, talking to this girl, right? Now y'all gonna laugh. So, you know, we were talking in the car. Mm-hmm. The girl, like, house right there. So she got out the house. She got out the car, ran to the house. I pulled off. I'm like, okay. Like, you know, like, thinking, like, you know.
You didn't wait for her to go in or anything? You just drove off?
Nah, I just left. You know, I knew she'd get in. But
Damn, you're not a gentleman.
so
at
listen.
all.
So she said, she called me later. She's like, why'd you leave? You supposed to chase me. This ain't no movie. What you mean chased you?
Chase on slow motion.
Slow motion.
You out here playing tag?
With the piano.
So she got out and ran. So you know how dudes in the movies, the girl get out and run. Dude get out behind her like he running behind her and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I guess I see that movie in time, so I just
So she ain't hit the hood yet.
I guess they say it's one of those like the trap questions or like the little trap like statements. They be like, "Oh, you don't have to give me anything for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing for
There
you. Don't
you
need
go.
nothing for the anniversary. You
Yeah.
show up, they be like,
where's my present?
there ain't no flowers.
Hey, you be like, you know what?
You be like,
Cool, I don't get paid yet, too. I'm good. I can wait. Oh, so you really didn't give me nothing? Well, you had a serious look on your face.
I know, I thought you were serious. So I didn't even think about it.
Well, the bad part is because you ask. You be like, you sure?
I know.
You sure you don't
Yeah,
want
you asked like 100
You sure?
times. She be like, babe, I'm good.
She's like, God, you quit asking me. I told you I
I
want
told
that.
you I'm good.
Then the time comes, she be like, well, I at least thought you would have picked up on the sign that I at least wanted something.
You like,
I told you what I wanted.
it's like I did get your coffee this morning. Surprise.
So yeah, I don't know.
Oh man.
But this part completely off topic. Man, I got one more story. So it was the summertime, and I was helping my mother-in-law move.
Mm-hmm.
So she stayed on third floor, right?
Ooh.
Now, mind you, I'm going over there, but I really didn't expect to help move. I think my nephew was with me, Boo. We went over there.
Mm-hmm.
She hired a moving company. 2 guys. Now, it was hot, middle of summer, third floor. Tell me why. You know, we like the thing you're gonna do, you help them start moving. Like, okay, we going. All of a sudden, you go outside. Dude laying on the ground. He's like, doing the work is just laying on the ground. He like, I think I had a heart attack.
What?
He didn't have a heart attack.
Oh, this.
He just sitting there. He got tired of working.
Right.
Now she paid him to do it, and somehow I ended up working more than him.
You should have went over there and kicked his ass. Like, get up.
Like I'm like, bruh. I'm like, he laying on the ground. He's like, oh, I don't think I can go no more.
Oh,
Like, you got paid for this, like,
man.
and this the third floor,
That's probably why.
man.
Oh man, helping the
That's what
third
happened
floor.
when you hire movies off of Craigslist.
Man, it was off of Craigslist.
Yo.
Like, you better call for backup.
Oh, baby, like, hey, y'all got some on call, fellas?
I think he was the owner of the company.
Oh Lord,
Yeah, it was all bad, man. I still can't believe he got paid for it.
he still got paid for it. Hell nah. Curry would have came out of me. Nah,
Even his worker was looking at him all strange.
Like, son, wait, help me understand it. We just got you.
That's when I was like, man, this is all bad. Like, how you? I don't know. Like, man, I don't know.
I remember, see, that was like when I used to go to, when I started working at Walgreens. It's like 2 years later. I go up in there, regular clothes, right? And I'm just sitting there looking at stuff. Excuse me, sir. You think y'all got any of these in the back? I'm sitting there. I go to the product.
When you say a regular shirt, what you mean?
Regular clothes, literally.
Oh.
Like street clothes. I go up in there, I'm looking at the product with them. We're like, I don't even work here.
Wait a
Hey,
minute,
can we
what?
get some help over here? For real.
Wait a minute. So you was
I
in plain
kid you
clothes,
not.
and somebody
I'm in
just
plain
came
clothes.
up to you.
Dude,
You have the red shirt, huh?
so you mean to tell me you never went into a store and a person just went, excuse me, sir, can I get
Man,
these?
I ain't
Like,
never.
you never had that
problem.
habit?
I ain't never had
You
that
never-
problem.
Never.
Never.
As much as you go at Ross, nobody never asked you that.
Nope.
Nope.
I have people at Ross No, they just come talk to me. No. They be like, man, we ain't got no new shoes this time.
Man.
They're like, we running dry. They're like, you should have came early because we had these in.
For real?
Yeah.
They give you a scoop, right?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
But I ain't never had nobody come up to me mistaking me for working somewhere.
I don't know what it was. So, some places I'll be at.
Was it a red shirt?
It depends.
Because you go to Target in a red shirt and khakis, I'm pretty sure somebody going to ask you something.
I thought about the matter of fact. I did this on purpose. I went into a Walgreens with my uniform. And I was just walking.
Was it one close to where you work?
No, I went to a couple different ones.
I
was bored. Why not?
How bored are you to say, I'm going to go to Walgreens and act like I worked there?
One store didn't have what I wanted, so I had to go to the next one. Be like, hey, code 30.
God damn.
I see 3.
Can I get a code 80, please? And then this the funny part. You can tell a thief, because if they in your line, and if you at the register, be like, can I get a code 80 out 3? They be like, somebody stealing, huh? Be like, you probably with them.
I still can't believe you went to more than one Walgreens.
Man.
You should have been shooting videos back then.
I should have, boy, man. Walgreens.
What did you do when you walked in these stores?
Who, me? I just walked in there like I'm literally about to go on shift. I kept my shirt tucked.
And then what? That just did. You just walk in and walk back
I
out?
told one lady, I said, I don't work here. She looked at me like, he's rude. I'm like, I don't work here. You're like, what could you do? Ma'am, I don't work here. What do you want me to do?
You be like, go tell the manager.
Yeah.
Be like, tell him if you want. Tell him Jerry sent you.
That'd been fun. You know what would have been fun if you went in somewhere and be like, I can't clock in. I can't, my pen not working or whatever. Then they'd be looking at you like, who are you? That would have been hilarious.
Be like, oh, you know what? This not even my store. My fault.
But we go move along to the next subject at hand. I'm pretty sure y'all seen the Cam Newton situation of him at the podium talking about women in sports. What do y'all feel about that?
That was funny how he said it. You can tell he wasn't even. They
lost that game, huh? They had to lose.
I think they've won.
Man,
they just won. They just won to. I think
3-1. They 4-1.
I thought he lost the way he was looking sad.
He had a smile on his face like he was being a smart ass, like for real. And it wasn't like it was intentionally something meant to, I guess, harming, like a joke.
Like I said, I thought it was like something, he said in his mind, but it just happened to come out because there was a mic in front of him. Because it's not funny, but to me it was just funny the fact that he said it at the start of the statement.
Yeah,
I thought he would have said it like like he would have said whatever he had to say, and then he was like made that comment, and then I would have found it a little bit more like, I guess, derogatory. But I mean, from his point, when I first heard it, from having a daughter, he has a daughter as well. For me, I thought it was like, he was kind of smirking in his head. Like I said, because it seemed like one of those, like, just comments you have in your head. It would kind of seem like a smirky comment, like, usually it's men. Usually it's always men in here. It's funny to finally see a win. I didn't see anything negative about it. And I'm like, I guess far from like any type of sexist or anything like that there could possibly be. But I didn't see anything like negative. But I can see how people take that shit personally.
They do, but if you're a reporter, you asking them questions and you honestly don't know what they're going to say. So as a reporter, honestly, it's your job to have a comeback.
Well, let's reverse that.
Okay, go.
Well, if it was Serena up there, or Maria Sharapova, tennis player, and she said that about a male reporter, do you think it'd be a big uproar?
No, because wasn't it just like a month or two ago that they had that statement that what's his name said? What's his name?
Hey, what sport he play?
He's a professional tennis player. I can't think of his name, but he basically said like she was
Fielder.
I Can't recall. But, like, he basically made a statement, like, you know, if she played in the men's, she would be, like, in the thousands. She would even be ranked what she is.
Oh, Serena?
Yeah. So he was making, like, a statement, like, you know, a woman's game is different from a men's game. And, you know, when that came out, people took it so negative. Everybody was, like, blowing up. But it's funny because just the week before, she was on a TV show and saying, yeah, if I played against these men, yeah, I'll get blown out. You know, they're a lot faster. They're a lot stronger. She basically made that statement, but he kind of just put it in a different way. Like, yeah, she may be number one as a female, but shit, put her against a bunch of men, she ain't nothing.
Well, that's common.
That's like it's pointless because she's supposed to be in a women's division.
Exactly.
Now, you know when you say that though, I know a couple dudes who say a girl would never beat me in basketball.
Yo,
when there's some cold basketball girls out there.
Yo,
yeah, but they was like, man, girls, they like girl game just not the same as guys game.
Say, dude, if you watch the WNBA,
they got fundamentals.
Dude, these women, I ain't gonna lie to you, these women can ball like a dude. They may not be able to jump, except for that one chick, Brittany Garner. That's a dude. Like 7 feet. That's a dude at heart. She's a dumb star, bro. Have you heard in the interview? They said so. What they asked? So what do you think about college? I don't know. I'm like, wait a minute.
It sound like Shaq.
They said we about to interview her, so I'm looking this way.
That's the one who got put on child support.
She got put on child. How does a woman get put on child?
This is the one from Baylor that you
said.
Oh, okay, I know you're talking.
Tell me, she spoke. I said
she was like a young Waka Flocka.
A young Waka. She remind me of Anthony Davis' sister. That's funny, man. I'm like, but how can a woman be put on child support from another woman? They must have did a over the phone interview. Heard their voice.
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, who do you choose as the birth mother? You flip a quarter on that shit?
Well, no, the one who having the baby is the birth mother.
Oh, okay. Well,
so, rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't. That's a good. Well, I guess you take the one who looked the most feminine.
Oh yeah, that's definitely not her.
Well, yeah, that's not her.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't take the one who looked the roughest. Like, can you imagine a girl walking around looking like DMX but pregnant?
Yeah, I seen one.
You're right.
She had a bandana with some blue bloggers.
Dude, no lie.
Looked like a biker.
Man.
It was a junkie chick. I'm like, wait a minute. You got pregnant?
Wait, what you see?
I saw a chick like that the other day. I mean, I'm pretty sure she identifies as a male, but I was at the movie theater over there by the waterfront, and I had to run back to the car real quick. Oh, I was smoking real quick, so I went to go put the J back up in the car because I didn't get to finish
Listen. I don't want him to incriminate himself. I don't know what he's talking about right here.
So I'm like walking through the parking garage, and then I just see it was a black guy, had a baseball hat, had like a little bit of scuff, pregnant. I was like,
wait a minute.
I like stopped and everything.
Had a little bit of scuff.
Yeah, like
you sure it was a girl?
No, dude, I'm talking about pregnant. She had a baseball jersey on, but you could see her bra, like, through her baseball jersey and everything. Like, you could see, like, everything.
Had a little bit of scrub, huh?
Yeah.
That's why
I say she was transitioning to, I'm pretty sure it was someone who identifies as a male. But I'm pretty sure out of that couple, she's the pregnant one.
Hey, bro, when you do. I didn't
I don't know. I asked some guys
pause for a second.
I asked some guys that because they still be like round, like at least like 6 months.
Hey, say something. When is your baby shower?
Well, I can see it. I don't know.
Wow, that'd be funny though. Just ask somebody that on the
But if she was transitioning and she pregnant now, that means she transitioning back.
No, she probably didn't have an operation.
Well, you know what? Probably. Hey,
And
once
she's
she
probably just taking like hormones or something.
I was about to say, because once she pregnant, and especially if she breastfeeds, them hormones might go other way, boy. Her hair on her face might disappear. I don't know. You never know.
I'd probably have a bush like Ross.
Oh.
Look, James Harden.
No, wait, no.
Lemon pepper wings.
Oh, man.
Nah.
Wow. But, yeah, we gotta get ready to wrap this episode up. I want to thank Kellz for coming through.
Y'all deserve.
Get on the From the Bottom podcast.
Oh, yeah, appreciate you guys letting me come through.
I'm pretty sure this probably won't be the last time you see him. I don't know, depending on his future plans.
Shh, ain't that the truth? We'll figure that shit out one day.
So yeah, you know, I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in one more time, and we appreciate everybody who listens, subscribe, like, share, follow us on our Facebook page, message us through Twitter. Man, once again, I never thought we would be here. But stay tuned, you know, stay on the lookout for our voicemail number we're going to have coming up real soon. That's all I got to say. You got to give it back to J.R.Dot 504.
Hello, come again. Give a shout out, Kel coming through. You heard me. Everybody listening that will listen. Like I said, man, we hit that 2,000 mark. Yo, it feel like
Oh, we hit it.
we been hit it.
Oh,
But it's gangster, son. It's actually pretty dope. But hey, wait. Let me see. No, we can. Did I tell you about what TT did to our neighbors?
we're going to share with them. We're going to share with them.
Okay, so we got some new neighbors. We're gonna shout them out. And the first day my youngest met him, the first thing he did was he gave him his first name, his last name, then his middle name, and then said, "Here's my dad and my uncle Kellz from the Bottom podcast card." He gave him something and said, "If you ask me and you wanted me to tell you what it's about, I don't know. Okay, bye." I'm like, was this a phone call? They're like, no, he was at the front door.
Right.
I'm like, whoa, awkward at his finest.
It's out there pushing it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dang, I need to use your tactics, bro. I'm like, I ain't mad, but you know, that's pretty cool to see that happening, you know, and hopefully that, you know, that rubs off for when he get older. So when he is doing something, that's how he push for it. You heard me? But you know, I just want to continue to say, y'all, spread love, positivity. Positivity. Kel making up them new words again. But yeah, man, just spread love. Happy, be happy. Oh, don't forget, check out We Said That Kids.
Oh,
YouTube channel.
We didn't say it.
Still check out our basketball videos if, you know, we're gonna be putting them. Cal gonna be putting them out, you heard me?
Well, we're gonna start doing other videos.
Yeah.
You know, I think we basketball video out for a time now.
Our 3 videos, but yeah, we out.
Oh, there's still gonna be another one coming this week. Y'all probably have it. This is gonna be out probably before y'all even get this podcast.
Oh man, I need to see it. But now y'all go check out my SoundCloud, J.R.Dot 504. If you want to vibe with some good music, I have some more stuff that I need to put up, and that's coming soon. You heard me? Yeah. Anything?
Yeah.
Nah, guys.
No.
I'm good. I'm just chilling.
He chilling.
So before we leave, I'm gonna give the inspirational quote. Then Jerry gonna do his famous saying at the end.
Yeah, sir.
The inspirational quote for this episode is: "Dreams and dedications are a powerful combination." Think about that. Let that sink in. On it, Jerry. Do your thing.
Cal and J, every day. Come!
from the bottom.